Alright, it looks like I'm live. So, welcome to Dark Cloud, and we'll be starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, welcome to Yes Glitches Allowed. This will be a pretty good marathon. I'm quite excited. A little terrified to be the opener, but whatever. We'll get over that soon. This run starts out with a few cutscenes, and then I'll be straight into the first dungeon. I will mention right now that this cutscene right here is the only skippable cutscene in the game. Thanks, developers. That was very nice of you. I'll head up to here to talk to the mayor and get the key to enter the dungeon. I will only be entering the first dungeon, because after that, there's a pretty interesting glitch that lets me warp straight to the credits. And it'll be quite fun. I'm excited. Also, sorry if the mashing is loud. It's hard to mash quietly on this controller. I will not be using the dagger glitch, no. I'll be using a different glitch that warps me to the credits after just unlocking the shop in Anorakkis Village. There are cool glitches in this run. However, the majority of this run is glitchless. In the dungeon, I have to collect 5 diorama parts, and these are in random locations on any of 6 floors, and I also have to kill enemies, hoping for a random drop. And I also have to get a second weapon. All glitchless, and then once that's done, it's 5 minutes to the end of the run. That was very good luck from that skeleton, dropping Duran's Crest, which is the key to get to the second floor. Yeah, that's very good. Now, these spheres are called Atla. They hold parts of the city. I'm going to be looking for 5 in particular, which are just the parts for the shop, Gaffer's Buggy. Normally in PB attempts, I wouldn't be opening the Atla on the first floor, but whatever. I'm just gonna go with it. That was a fast first floor. And 7 out of the 8 Atla on the first floor are always there. They're scripted. So I'd be looking just for the one. The one out there. The estimate for this run is 40 minutes, although my PB is 20. And the world record is 18. Because there's just so much RNG, it's hard to guarantee any faster than that. You'll also notice I'm walking diagonally, or tilting the camera so I'm walking diagonally. This is because it's just faster for whatever reason. Also, the cave bats are never going to drop Duran's Crest, so I don't actually need to kill any of them, which is fun. the sound for dropping an item and for dropping Dran's Crest is the same. So that first Yamich dropped an item, the second one dropped Dran's Crest. I had to check in both cases. Unfortunately, I still don't have anything that I need. So we might be looking for a decently long run. Odd Gaffer, that's a part I need. So that's 1 out of 5. It is not required to kill all of the enemies. However, a random enemy holds Dran's Crest, so I have to kill enemies until I find that one. Which, now that I'm thinking of it, I already did. And I just sort of forgot, so cool. There was a locked door in the room at the top there. So I'm gonna have to open chests to look for the key. Unless I already got the key and I'm forgetting about that too. It's easy to forget when you're doing a lot of commentary. Just like I didn't need to kill that guy either. Another thing you can notice is I'm not going to be picking up any Gilda, any money in this run. This is because the exact Gilda count I have determines where the wrong warp takes me. And I'll be looking to have 85 Gilda, which is easy to get to if I just have 0 the entire run until the shop. So that's my goal. Actually, XP doesn't matter in this run. I can't level up my dagger, and if I get a second weapon, I can't even use that. So, because it messes up the wrong warp, due to some lame technical reason that I don't like. But, yeah. The difference between pure 80% and 80% no credits warp is about 4.5 hours. So, the credits warp saving that much time means it's probably one of the biggest skips in speedrunning. And as such, you could expect it to be a pretty technical glitch. A lot of things that can screw it up. Pretty easy to crash as well. I'll be doing some safety saves when the actual glitch comes up. So, if I'm opening chests, it means I'm probably looking for a repair powder to repair my dagger, or a gem to help me kill statues if I need to kill them. Because statues are terrible enemies. Every time you hit a statue, it takes 4 weapon HP away. And it just breaks your dagger so quickly that I'm hoping not to have to fight anyone. But I can't guarantee anything. I suppose maybe it would be a good idea to talk a little bit about the history of this run. The Credits Warp was found in 2013 by the Glitch King. And pretty soon after, the first run using it was done by YeGA1. With a time of about an hour and 40 minutes. It's still on the leaderboards today because he didn't improve it. And the Glitch King came out with a route change that brought the run down to about 40 minutes. And that was the world record for a while. A different guy came in called Ellen Cloud. Beat the Glitch King's world record with 42:02. And Glitch King came up with another skip that about halved the length of the run, and he brought it down to 21:51, if I remember correctly. Then I started running the game and got a 20:02, and finally the current world record holder started and beat my run 3 times. So, huge shoutouts to the Glitch King. This run would not be possible without him. Unfortunately, he hasn't run this game in about a year and a half, so hopefully we'll see him come back at some point. In chests, I'm looking for either a repair powder or a gem, which I've gotten 2 gems so far. That's the Thunder Gem and the Ice Gem. These are things I can throw at enemies, and if I throw them at a statue, they kill the statues instantly. Pretty cool. There are also other things that can help me. The map and magic crystal, in particular, can help with just routing through the dungeons. The dungeon layout is random as well. So I didn't get any repair powders, and I have 7 weapon HP, which means I'm just gonna have to go back to the surface and get some repair powder. This loses time. There's also a very small chance you can find a power-up powder in a chest. That is also useful, because it lets me actually upgrade my dagger. So, hope you can read fast, because this guy's gonna teach you how to build the town back. Thanks, Fairy King. Yeah, this run is an incredible amount of RNG and then a highly technical credits warp right at the end. The world record had about 13 minutes in the RNG segment, so it would have everything it needs by now. And then it took about 5 or 6 minutes doing the credits warp. So, floor 4 is actually not RNG at all. It's just, I have to kill 4 enemies, these 3, and then do a quick time event to kill the 4th. So, it's a nice midpoint in the dungeon. However, we do have to talk to the Fairy King a little bit more to be... just to make sure we understand what a quick time event is. Technically, if I fail that, if I don't get a perfect, the run's dead. So I'm glad I got a perfect. Because it would suck to have a run die from failing that easy of a quick time event. There are 3 more floors that I could go to. I'm hoping for fewer rather than more. I'm hoping that I can be done by this floor if possible. I need that quick time event to be perfect, because the right chest has a power-up powder if it's perfect. And it has something else. I think it's a Stonebreaker if it's not perfect. And I need the power-up powder to finish the run. Yeah, because I'm going to need to have the dagger at level 5 for one part of the credits roll. And I'm only going to actually get 1 power-up powder, but I'm also going to dupe that one into being 12,635. So, yeah. I think I might end up with enough. Yeah, only 12,000. I only need 1 more GRM part, which I think is Odd Gaffer, but I could be wrong about that one. So, I'm hoping I won't have to go to floor 6, but it's pretty likely that I will. Floor 6 is particularly awful because 4 types of enemies can spawn. You've got your normal cave bats and skeleton soldiers. The other 2 enemies are mimics and statues, both of which break your dagger really quickly and are not fun in general. So, hopefully, if I have to go past floor 6, Transcrest will be either in a skeleton soldier or in one of the 2 statues I'm able to kill with the jumps. I keep reaching over to split every floor. And I realize I don't have a timer. There's also this cat. I'm sorry, we will not be seeing the cat anymore. Hey, repair. Claude is not good though. 2 repair powders, so I'm just going to go ahead and kill this mimic. Just in case. There it is. Okay, that's good. Last time I did this in a marathon, I got a time of 44:28, and that's because I died on floor 6 to a statue. That was not very cool. Very glad to get good enough RNG to get out of this floor as quickly as possible. Oh, actually... Oh, never mind. I still need a weapon. That's the last thing I need. I now have every GRM part I need. I just need a weapon. So, hopefully that's on floor 7. If not, I'm gonna have to exit and re-enter the dungeon until I can find one. You cannot buy a weapon without going into a different dungeon and going for a few floors there. The shop in Nurun Village has no weapons. Part of me is glad that I don't have a weapon yet, because otherwise, if I did have a weapon, I'd have to explain why I was 13 minutes ahead of estimate. That would be fun. As long as you're okay with never seeing your sword again, Snow, I suppose that would work. Because I'm putting it far, far out of bounds where it won't even respawn if I fail the glitch. I'll be doing a safety save before, so I suppose it's recovering. This is good. So, weapons can only spawn in big chests. And so I'm lucky for a big chest. Haven't seen one at all so far. But even if I do get a big chest, it's possible that it won't give me a weapon. I'm not sure what the likelihood of that is, but a clown has to come out of the chest, and it's fun times. Did I already check up here? Let's see, like a... Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna have to go out and back in to the dungeon multiple times looking for a big chest. Rip. Last time this happened, I was going in and out of the dungeon for 10 minutes. Oh boy. Oh, by the way, stay hydrated. Don't be like Tony here. I have water in my inventory that I could drink, but that is the only item I have right now that can be sold for 15 Gilda, and I need to have Gilda ending with 5, so that I have to sell that. Anyway, there's a weapon. Time for the glitch. So, 24 minutes of glitchless stuff, and now I'm just gonna hit you with the biggest glitch in speedrunning. It's gonna be fun. I don't walk like a normal person because it's faster to walk diagonally. I should also put Gaffer in Gaffer's buggy, that might help. So, Gaffer's gonna be fun. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do to his poor shop, but it's not gonna be good for his business. Gonna do a safety save real quick. Just in case. So, I'm going to open a specific menu. This is to spawn an item in the shop. And then buy and sell until I have 85 gilda. That value is important, I'll explain it later. Now comes the fun stuff. I'm going to be entering what's known as the glitch menu, which has... you're able to write things to RAM and stuff. It's fun. So right now I'm looking for a square that has 129 in it. I'm going to use this to dupe power-up powders. There it is. Then I set the win stat of my dagger to 0 by doing that. Grab a couple of things from this glitch shop, and then I'm going to grab this bread, put it so far out of bounds that no one understands exactly what I'm doing here. That unlocks the map so I can warp anywhere. Then I just have to put everything back in my inventory, and it's fun. Now comes the duping of the power powders. I now have 12,645. Very important that I have that many. They are everywhere in memory right now. Level up my dagger to level 5, and then I'll be heading straight to the last area of the game, Dark Heaven Castle. So, that's the first half of the glitch. Now we do the second half, which is a lot harder to commentate during. Because I'm going to have to count down. I'm going to have to press down exactly 77 times coming up here. And it's really hard to commentate while you're counting, so I'm going to go quiet for a bit. But first, I need to find this holy out of bounds. Place it right there. And what that did was it set the fire stat of this attachment to be 85. I'm going to status break this. 85 was the amount of gilda I had before. And then grab that, and I'm going to put it in a specific spot in the glitch shop. And one more thing, remember that second weapon? I need to also put that somewhere in the glitch shop. This is the one where I have to count down exactly 77 times. So I'm just going to go quiet here. If I counted right, when I save and reload, I will be at the credits. So, what did I just do? Remember that value 85. When I status broke the dagger, that kept 60% of that, which is 51. 51 in hexadecimal is 33, and 33, or 00000033, is the location in memory of the credits. So then I told the game that when I save, that's where I am. That's how this glitch works. And I'm running on the PlayStation 2 version. The PlayStation 4 version is faster for two reasons. Loading times are faster, and also getting back into the game is faster. Yes, I believe that is how it was found, the Great Cerniko. So time's coming up. Time. That was a wonderful adventure, making a new world. These are the credits for Dark Cloud. This is a fantastic glitch. I love it. It's also very intimidating, and I think that's why there are only 7 people on the leaderboards. 30-10. Good to be 10 minutes ahead of estimate. It's very nice. The timer I have on my end said 29:58. So that was sub 30 by just a tiny bit. So enjoy the credits. It's a bunch of people you've never met. I know what they are. So that's cool. Since I'm 10 minutes ahead of scheduled Sloa, is it alright if I show off a couple other places the warp can take you with just different gilda values? Alright. Unfortunately, there's no soft reset of this game, so I'm just gonna have to reset the console entirely. I have 7 saves on my second memory card, each of which is a different place you can warp. So I'm going to ask the chat which warp you want me to go into. Keep in mind, the one titled 82 is the least interesting one. I am doing the same credits warp as Close to War did in all of his runs. He started running after I did. So, it's not easier, but with a lot of practice, you get more consistent. I don't know if this was released for the first-gen PS3. So I have these warps. I have 81, 82, 84, 87, 89, 90, and 92. 82 is the least interesting. My favorite is either 87 or 89, I think. Which would you like to see? '87, '84, 5. Let's see, 5 would be 89. I'll do slowest pick. This is an interesting place. You might recognize it a bit. Except I can walk through walls this time. And there's a really chill soundtrack. And I can also walk on water. That's cool. This place is the demo version of Divine Beast Cave. And what I mean by that is, if you watch the demo screen right after the right after the title screen plays, it will play 3 clips from this area right here. It's quite cool. And in fact, most of the possible wrong warps, there are only 11 possible wrong warps, and most of them are from the demo. So, if I did, I think 84 is the title screen itself. I could reset and boot up that one, if you want to see it. Also, this song is called Blonde Poo. Go ahead and look it up on YouTube or whatever you want to look it up on. It's a nice song to chill out to. And I should mention, if you just walk too far out of bounds, you're just going to fall infinitely. Gotta love this. But it loops, so you can just go back whenever you want. I'll keep doing this until the next run's set up, I guess. Maybe. 89? 89's a fun one, too. I like 89. Okay, one more. And I'll say, once again, thanks, Sloa, for having me. This was fun, and good luck for the rest of the marathon. Okay, so title screen, which is 84 or 89, which I can't actually remember exactly what 89 is. Let me figure that out real quick. Oh, 89. 89 isn't as interesting as the title screen. So let's do 84. Welcome. I don't actually have much commentary here. I thought I would. If you want to actually go up to the castle, you're just going to end up falling infinitely. There's no collision there. But there's collision over here, which is cool. Anyway, that's it for me. That's it for Dark Cloud. And the next run is Resident Evil 4.
Alright guys, that was Dark Cloud. I hope you guys enjoyed. Up next, like you said, we have RE4, New Game Plus, but Nova speedrun, so we're going to go ahead and get that. Oh yeah, you're good, kid. Sorry about that. Anyway, so we got yeah, we got Nova speedruns, so some meat's coming for you guys, and we'll get that right out for you guys.